Welcome to another episode of Ship of War, my review of The Fault in Our Stars. The Fault in Our Stars is directed by Josh Bowen. It stars Shailene Woodley, Ansel Elgort, and a bunch of other very talented actors and actresses. Now, the premise of this film follows the story of a girl named Hazel, who is played by Shailene Woodley, and then she befriends Gus, who is played by Ansel, and they develop this really close friendship because they kind of have the same personality. They're both very witty and smart, and they have this banter where they just talk to each other in a way that's pretty hilarious and a lot of fun to watch. And they also share the fact that they were both previously cancer patients, or they are cancer patients at the moment of their meeting. And that's all I really can say without saying too much, because a lot of stuff happens in this movie. Now, I went into this movie not really knowing what I was going to watch, in a sense, because all I really watched was the trailer, and I knew a lot of people who read the book. I personally never read the book, and they were just like, upping this movie and just the book so much, and they were like, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into when it comes to this story and an emotional level. And I was like, okay, fine, I get what you're saying. Not really, because I haven't read the book. Now, I'm familiar with the book in the sense of I know the fact that John Green wrote it, and he's a big thing here on YouTube, so it's kind of like hard to avoid something like that when you are on YouTube yourself. So I'm familiar with the book in that sense. Going as a person who's never read the book, this movie was very much an emotional roller coaster. Now, imagining how the book is, I'm going to say the book is probably 10 times worse, because the book is always better than the movie. But this movie was really good. It just got to a point, like halfway into the movie, that I couldn't control my tears. It was just like that for almost, I don't know, it felt like for an hour. It was just non-stop tears. This movie was so gripping in so many ways. Like, it just took my heart and just basically just played with it, because it was very emotional. By the second act, you're already crying. So this movie is very tiring in an emotional sense. Again, I never read the book, but I was with people who did read the book, and from what they told me, the film was pretty damn accurate to the book when it came to the most important things. When it came to the relationship between Hazel and Gus, they said they did that absolutely perfect. They took every important scene that mattered from the book and they put it in the movie. Every important dialogue that mattered in the book, they put it in the movie. And that's all they said was the most important thing that should have came from the book and be put into the movie was taken and put into the movie. So if you're a fan of the book and you see this movie, you won't be disappointed in that sense, because they made sure to take every important element from the book and put it into the movie. While they did get rid of some things or some characters, but it was nothing that was extremely important. If you're a fan of the book, I would say you are probably going to really appreciate this movie. You're going to probably cry a lot more than I have, because you have an emotional attachment to these characters from the book. And as a general movie audience person, if you go see this movie, you will most likely feel something. If you don't feel something, then I will question your humanity. Somewhat, kind of, because it really is a very emotional movie, and all the actors, Shailene Woodley did a wonderful job. Ansel, I have to say, I was really surprised by him, because I really haven't seen him in anything besides Divergent, and he really didn't have a big role in that movie. So seeing him here playing this character of Gus, he was wonderful in this film. Like, he blew me away. He was just this perfect being in a lot of ways. He was just so charming and fun, and you just smiled whenever he came on screen or whenever he would say something, because he was just such a very charming, wonderful character. And I think I liked him more so than I liked Shailene's character and role in this film, even though she was really good. It's just, he really surprised me with his, I guess, I don't know, his persona on screen. I really enjoyed this movie. People who are fans of the book are going to absolutely love it, and those who aren't familiar with the book, who've never read the book, or they're just interested in seeing this movie, I would say you won't be disappointed with it. So that is my review of Faults in Our Stars. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. So for those who don't know, the official trailer for the Flash TV series has been released online. It's a 5-minute trailer, and I have to say, this trailer blew my mind. And I have to be honest, I've already talked about this in like 2 other videos or 3 other videos where I said I wanted a Flash movie, and I still stand by that. I would prefer a Flash movie, but Can't cry over spilled milk. They're making a Flash TV series, so I have to just accept it and just, you know, take that desire of mine of